Just thinking about something that I think, forget in life, which is the government and the United States government specifically spending 38% of the entire globe's military budget, $800 billion every year, is something that we could actually affect if we sort of had control and our vote mattered in the government. Now we can make that happen. So I believe this is an inevitable thing that happens, and I'm working on helping make it a reality, bringing the inevitable future forward, as I like to say. And what this essentially is a decentralization event of the government. Basically the same thing that we did in the revolution back in 1776 was decentralize that monarchy. And it went to, 480 people. And that was kind of the best we could do in terms of keeping a cohesive, organized group, because all information was still only able to be shared vocally at the speed of sound and in person. So we had to use representatives of each state who then would travel and then go give the report, because we didn't have the internet at the time. So we basically went, okay, let's add as much democracy as we can, okay, but we're limited. And now, in the present age, we now can have full, pure, direct representative democracy. And there's different forms of this that have different meanings. The thing that I am directly referring to is a direct representative democracy, which is just basically what we have, except more direct. And so what this does is it decentralizes more how many nodes have the controlling power, and really it actually will be revolutionary and a big impact, because the government is not that decentralized. And over time we've gained an insular political class just because of the way of the attack that has happened on those nodes of power. So over time in any system, if there's nodes of certain power, people and organizations will build certain pathways through it, and these are like trades and professions, because it's very much so a network effect. And so over time we've gotten more and more of an insular political class. So I made a website about this, operationfreebird.com, and also just wanted to post the YouTube video up here because I looked up Decentralize the Government and I only saw a few search results, and I was like, okay, well, something I'm really interested in, something that will definitely get a lot more press and traction as people realize the fact that we can literally take control of our nation and make whatever happen. Because I don't know if we also forget, but the reason you can get arrested for smoking weed is a law that we can change if we were able to vote on that law. We don't need to wait for a certain political figure who finally takes what the people actually want and represents it. We actually will just have full representative power. So if we want to decrease $800 billion spend of military budget and start having the power to look into certain things, then this is the path we need to take. To me, it's one of the greatest paths for a much greater humanity that we could ever move forward with, because there's far more than enough resources. It is simply a matter of a ill situation for distribution. Also, we can control whether or not we would print all of the money again. And this is many, many things that, seriously, we would just control the country together as a people, and so the people's voice would win, and it would be democracy. We don't have democracy right now. We have a more split up monarchy, a large royal family. Anyways, that's that. I'll throw a link in the description here if anyone. I'm just gonna even put my fucking phone number in there, because this is all I care about, and I'm really doing nothing else besides working on this, because basically I realized the grand potential of my life to help in this cause, and the fact that I am early to the idea space, and for that reason, I'm willing and ready to continue to network and share ideas with other people who see this vision and future. And right now I'm not getting over inundated with text, and I can remove that phone number from the description. And at this point I'm over explaining my entire mental thinking space, because that is how I started this video, and now that is how I'm ending it. Cheers.